konbanwa, minasan.
Hello everyone. 안녕하세요.
My name is Jarrell.
My name is Yongseo.
And welcome to Same
But different.
Yay! Hey, Yongseo, this is our first show together in the brand new year of 2021.
Yes. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How do you
In
say?
Korean?
Yeah.
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
새해 복
많이 받으세요.
받으세요. I remember only money. The rest I don't care.
Money,
Yeah.
right?
Because today's our topic is actually about money.
Oh yeah, correct. We will talk about the economics and the companies.
Yeah.
In Japan and Korea.
Right. And just now while we are talking, we also just realized Zaibatsu and
재벌.
they actually share the same Chinese character.
Yes, I was quite surprised that 재벌. I thought 재벌 is only Korean, but this one came from Chinese.
Yeah, because I also did not know. Because I thought maybe Chaelbol will have a different Chinese character. But when we are talking and we go through the internet and we just realize, oh, actually they share the same Chinese character.
Correct. Quite surprised. Also, 재벌 was quite popular during Asia crisis, 1998.
Yes. And then for the Japanese Zaibatsu, I want to say Chaelbol. For the Japanese Zaibatsu, actually it lasted for more than a century already.
Oh.
So we talk about Chaelbol, we talk about Zaibatsu. What does it mean in English word? Loosely translate is like
Conglomerate.
Conglomerates. Yeah,
Yes,
because when I
correct.
went to the internet and checked, the Google and everything, different publications have different meanings. So it's actually very difficult to put an English word for Chaelbol and Zaibatsu.
Correct. It's quite not easy to explain, but you already feel familiar because when you watch K-drama, a lot of stories are based on 재벌, especially the spoiled child, the second generations are suddenly fall in love with just commoner, just normal ladies, or especially boys over flowers, right?
Boys over flowers. Okay.
Yeah, the just normal student lady fall in love.
F4.
Yeah, F4. Fall in love with the guy, very very rich, right?
But Japan is not as colorful as Korea.
Oh.
Okay, but in Japan there are still some of the names that you may know, you come across, but you never realize that they are originally Zaibatsu. I keep wanting to say Chaelbol. I've been influenced by your Korean drama.
I think 재벌 is more easy to pronounce, I think.
Than Zaibatsu. Okay.
재벌.
All right. So today, the same thing. We're going to share the same but different on Chaelbol and Zaibatsu. In English is financial conglomerate. And then we'll share about the history. We're going to share the words that has relationship with this particular theme, and then probably share a little bit history, and then we talk among ourselves and see what we can help our friends over here to understand more about Chaelbol and Zaibatsu.
Yes, let's start.
Let's start.
Go to the slide. Let's share.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about conglomerates. Same but different.
Part 6. The next slide. Okay. Oh, we also have been talking about this.
Yes, correct.
Zaibatsu. So this is the same Chinese character?
Yes, we are using also same this one in Korean.
So in Korea is
재벌.
But you write differently. This is Hangul.
Yeah, correct. 한글.
한글.
재벌.
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 재벌. So everybody, you can pronounce 재벌.
재벌.
Jabo. Yeah, Jabo is girl in Hokkien.
Jabo.
Sounds like Chaelbol.
You see?
Yeah.
She will be rich.
Okay, so another word that I like to share in the Japanese language will be, because Chaelbol, we're talking about rich conglomerate. So we have to know the word called money in Japanese is okane.
okane,
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 okane.
okane. The cats also. The cats are placing in front of the entrance.
Yeah, they are waving for okane. Yeah.
Is it okane kine? The cats are okane kine? I don't
Nani?
know. Nani?
Nani? Zhao Chai Mao. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, calling the money, right? In Korean, 돈, 돈,
Tong.
돈.
Tong.
Yeah, 돈. Don. 돈.
But Yonsok, I just watched a Korean drama recently.
Yeah.
And then I also heard this word tong.
Oh.
But the subtitles say that is going to the toilet shitting.
Sounds a little bit different. D-O-D-D-O-N-G. 똥. 똥. Yeah. 돈 is money. 똥 is poop.
So must be very careful.
Yeah.
If
Be
I
careful.
give you money, then you
Yeah.
pronounce wrongly, I give you poo-poo.
Yes, correct. Poop.
So must be very careful. Yeah.
Correct.
So money is tong.
돈.
And then poo-poo is
똥.
Interesting. Okay, and then of course, we all know cash is very important, right?
Very important. But these days, we are using a QR code to pay, right?
Yeah.
So less important than before, starting COVID-19.
Correct. But still, we need to know.
Still,
cash is still king.
still we have to have.
So
at
in
least.
Japanese, cash is genkin.
Genkin.
Cash. Let's learn it in Korea.
In Korean, 현금. Actually, the Chinese is same with this Japanese.
It's the word.
Yeah. Current gold.
Oh, so kum can be gold?
Gold, yes. Current gold. So 현금.
현금.
Yes.
Okay, good. We are making progress. 쇼교샤. It means founder.
Actually, very important in who made this founded this company, right? So 쇼교샤.
Yeah.
Founder. Okay, in Korean, 창업주.
창업주 sounds like a name of a person. Surname Chang Ko-apju.
Can. Yeah, but 창업주 is also same as a Chinese previous one. 창업 is creating the company, and 주 is a master.
Okay.
Yeah. So 창업주 is founder.
창업주.
Yeah, 창업주.
Okay. All right. So far so good. Everybody. Oh yeah, we forget to ask them to subscribe and like and share. Let's do that also.
Yeah.
We are so excited about money.
Yeah. When we talk about money, then we just fall in love, right?
So for everybody, if you are out there watching us, and if you can, take your time to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, in which we are doing right now.
Yes. Thank
then
you,
we come
Edmund.
back to talk about money again.
Yeah, Edmund is sharing that. Good to know that Korean Chaelbol is conglomerate in English. Actually, Chaelbol was quite started after 1960. But this Chaelbol were popular during the Asia crisis because this structure of the Chaelbol causing a lot of problems at the time. So Western press using this term Chaelbol. It's cannot using conglomerates because a little bit different structure. That is why they use Chaelbol, and this word became popular during Asia crisis.
I see. But in the case of Japan, Zaibatsu has been around for more than 100 years.
Mm.
It's actually from the Meiji period.
Meiji.
Which is 1868.
Mm.
And then it lasts all the way to 1945, which is the end of Second World War.
Wow, quite a long time ago.
Long history, long history.
Okay, go on to next.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if we can own a chaebol, we will be richy.
Yeah, Richie.
Richy. So this
Richy.
is a katakana word. So it's a word that we take from the English word rich. So that's why you see it's katakana is rich. Okay.
Rich.
So, but
Richie.
if you want to say properly in Japanese, it will be okane mochi.
Okane, mochi. Okane is money, right?
Yeah.
Mochi is?
Mochi is you possess. So you possess money. Possess lots of money.
What is different from the rice cake? Mochi is a rice cake, right?
It just sounds like.
Same sound,
Same
but
sound.
different meaning, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Okane, mochi.
Okane mochi. Okane mochi. Then what about in Korean?
부자.
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 Oh, I like the sound of this.
부 is in Chinese fu.
Fu.
Yeah, and cha is a person. So the person who have a lot of money. 부자.
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 Oh, buja.
So during Chinese New Year, some people, some company using this 부자 during the Chinese New Year in advert. So wish you become rich. 부자 되세요.
부자 되세요.
부자 되세요.
So we can.
Wish
use
you
this as a
become
greeting.
rich. 부자 되세요.
부자 되세요. Okay. Let's see what is another word that we can share with our friends here. The opposite of buja.
Yeah.
The
exactly
opposite of kanemochi is
no money at all.
bimbo.
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 So for all the English speaking, it's quite easy to
bimbo,
remember.
Right? Not bimbo, right?
Sounds like.
No knowledge, no money. Sounds almost the same, right?
Yeah. So it's interesting to learn language this way. Yeah? If you can reference to something. Yeah.
Okay.
So
bimbo.
Bimbo is Japanese. Sounds like the English bimbo. Yeah. Okay. And then let's hear Korean. Oh. Now our presentation become bimbo.
Okay. 가난.
가난.
가난 means just poor, but really beggar means 거지. 거지. Yeah, 거지. 가난.
So speaking Korean have to be very precise about your pronunciation.
Yeah, when talking about the financial status, a lot of terms we can use. So, 가난 means don't have money enough, but my status is beggar is 거지.
Because for me kanan also sounds like gamnan.
Oh, is it?
Gamnan. No? Kanam. The richest district in Korea. Gangnam.
Yeah. They're quite different. Yes. Okay, next one.
Okay, of course, when we talk
Economy.
about, we need to know this keyword, right? Because this one determine whether you are rich or whether you're poor. Yeah? So it's all about the economy, and in Japanese is keizai. Yeah.
So I know this letter because Nihon Keizai newspaper.
Correct.
Yes.
That is the equivalent of the Wall Street Journal of America. Yeah, Nihon Keizai. And then the screen behind is actually the Japanese stock exchange, JPX.
SGX, JPX, right?
Yeah, then I'm going to show you Kospi. Click this one.
Yeah.
Nande?
Ooh, sorry. Okay.
Click this one.
In Korean, 경제. This one is quite 2018. So
you make good money?
Sorry, I don't have any investment account in Korea. I wish I have. 2 years ago, the cost fee is 2,000. Now more than 3,000. So if I invest at the time, I could make a lot of money now. But yeah, so yeah, my friends are quite keen to invest at these stocks these days. But
Bitcoin.
I don't gamble. I don't gamble.
But I remember 2018 when I go over to Seoul. Some of my friends also telling me that they invest in Bitcoin and they make some money.
Correct.
Bitcoin was very big in Korea.
So because of the Koreans are quite invest a lot of at Bitcoin. So all over the world, Bitcoin price increased because of Korea at the time.
Actually, the whole world is looking at Korea as the influence of how Bitcoin is going to trade.
So some terms that have you heard or not? Kimchi premium, because of Korea, the Bitcoin price keep increasing. That is a kimchi premium.
Okay, we learned something today.
Kimchi premium.
Okay. So anyway, talk about Keizai, and then of course, when you need to have a business, you need to have lots of products, right?
Correct.
So products, the next word that we're going to share with you guys is shohin.
Shohin. Product. Shohin.
And then in
next
Korea,
one, 상품. Yes, correct. 상품. Yeah, product. 상품.
Sounds okay. So anyway, 상품 and then shohin.
Yes.
And then of course, trading. I mean, when you talk about businesses, you always talk about trading, right?
Correct.
So trading in Japanese is called shoji. Yeah, shoji. And then the reason why I picked this particular slide is because of Mitsubishi. When we talk about Zaibatsu, has been around for more than 100 years. And of course, like just now, Yongso was sharing about Chaelbol, they make into drama and stuff like that.
Yeah, correct.
In Japan, no such colorful stories about, second generation, third generation.
Yeah, second generation, third generation, they make a lot of problem actually.
But Mitsubishi, as we all know now, is a company from Japan.
Yes,
but
correct.
It is the big four Zaibatsu in the Japanese empire, the big four.
From empire.
Yeah, in the days when there's World War I, World War II, Japan is called the Empire of Japan. Yeah, so during those days, Mitsubishi has already been around. So even for today, if somebody get to work for Mitsubishi, and let's say you say, oh, I'm with Mitsubishi Shoji, for people who know, they were like, wow, you are so good, you are so smart, you are wonderful.
Not easy to join there.
Yeah. It just gives you a instant image. If you say, or even you bring out a name card and say Mitsubishi Shoji.
These days, like, yes, I'm working at Google, I'm working at Facebook, like that, right?
Yeah, something like this.
Actually, also saying in Korea, go on to the next slide is in Korean, 상사. Yeah, these days, 상사. Yeah, these days, not many companies are growing based on trading, but 70s, 80s, they are growing up most commonly by trading. So the names are normally 상사. Like 삼성 상사 or
Samsung 상사.
Yeah, 상사.
Hyundai 상사.
Yes, correct. So when someone is joining that 삼성 상사, then very intelligent. Also, get paid a lot comparing the other employees working in different branches or
So there's a status upgrade.
Yes, correct.
That's why when I go Korea, I always see SK everywhere. SK.
SK is changed the name from the Sungyong, so shortened as SK. But this SK is very focusing on the local in Korea.
Oh,
Yeah.
Also, SK don't represent South Korea.
But one
South Korea. SK.
no, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Yes.
Okay. But anyway, I know SK is everywhere.
Yeah. SK is quite biggest company for telco in Korea.
But of course, in business, there are good times and you have bad time, and the worst is when you go into bankruptcy.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So bankruptcy in Japanese is pronounced as hasang.
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 Hasang san.
Hasang.
Sang.
Hasang.
Hasang. Hasang.
Yeah. So you see, actually, this like the background, you'll be surprised. This is Japan Metropolitan.
Oh.
This is one of those subway station. If I recall correctly, I picked this one. This one is in Shinjuku.
Oh, Shinjuku is the most expensive area in Tokyo, right?
Yeah, but it has homeless people, and stuff like that. In which I think when I go to Seoul, when I go Seoul Station,
sure,
also many.
Sure, especially there's a underground near Myeongdong. You will surprise that a lot of beggars are sleeping like this.
Yeah.
Can you go to next page?
Like this.
Yes, like this. Many guys are sleeping at the corner. So yeah, a little bit smelly.
Yeah. Actually, when I walk through Seoul Station, sometime, especially exit number 1 and 2, I don't know whether you know.
Or
many.
Ulchiro station near Myeongdong. Then quite a lot.
Yeah.
So in Korean, bankruptcy, 파산.
파상.
파산.
파상.
So in Japanese, 파산. Yeah. In Korean, 파산.
So it's easy to remember. For our live guests here, Japanese Hassan sounds like a Malay name. Hassan.
Yeah, correct.
Right? And then if they want to remember Korean, they remember climbing mountain, Pasan.
Yeah. Nothing to eat, so climb the mountain. Pasan. Yes.
Pasan.
Pasan.
Okay. Good. Okay. So, I mean, we have a lot of fun learning some of the simple words and vocabulary.
Correct.
But probably we can also talk a little bit more, and then plus a little bit of dialogue that we can help our friends here to, get more fun in learning the language.
Sure.
So maybe we start with this one. Do you know what is a Zaibatsu?
Do you know what is Zaibatsu?
Yeah. So in Japanese, it will be Zaibatsu te nani?
Nani?
Zaibatsu te nani?
Zaibatsu te nani?
So easy, right? Because
Yeah.
Nani.
Yeah, nani mean very familiar to me that whenever watching drama, nani. Yeah. This one nani.
It's just like when I watch Korean drama, it's duku.
두구.
Duku is who?
누구야?
누구야?
Yes.
Okay.
In Korean, do you know what is Chaelbol? Do you know what is Chaelbol? 재벌이 뭔지 아세요? 뭔지 아세요? Something 뭔지 아세요? Do you know what it is? Yeah.
So, 통 뭔지 아세요?
통.
Money.
돈. Not 똥.
Not 똥. 똥 is 푸푸.
Yeah, 푸푸. Yeah. 돈이 뭔지 yeah.
돈 뭔지 아세요?
Yes, correct. 재벌이 뭔지 아세요?
재벌이. But 재벌 and you in Korean you say 재벌이?
재벌 itself is a word, and 재벌이 is a kind of the making as a subject at the sentence. Not word coming alone. It's not coming alone. So I had to add 있는 이가 something else.
Okay. All right. So more facts for our friends here. Okay. Zaibatsu are the large capitalist enterprise of Japan before World War II. So like I mentioned earlier, it's from the Meiji period, 1868, all the way to 45. Right? So this one is a little bit difficult.
Oh, yeah, correct. So we reduce our fees to.
So that they can see the Romanji. Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
So I'll do it slowly.
Yes.
Already everybody knows Zaibatsu. So Zaibatsu wa
財閥は
第二
第二
次世界大戦前。
次世界大戦。
Okay, 世界大戦前。
次世界大戦
前
の
日本のね、大資本主義企業です。
企業 is a company, right?
Yeah, 企業 is a company.
Oh.
So let's not read it in a sentence, okay?
Okay.
第二次 is second, okay?
Yeah.
第二次。
第二次。
世界 I think it's easy for everybody.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
World War.
World War is 大戦前。Okay. Everybody know 日本。
일본.
Okay.
Yeah. Japan.
Okay. So capitalist is 大資本。主義。Okay. 企業 is companies or enterprise. 企業です。
です。
Oh, everybody did well.
Yes.
ありがとうございます。I think Korean is easier for them.
Easy? I hope so.
Let's try. It's easy.
I try to shorten as much as I can.
You are a very nice man.
Okay. Chaebols are the large conglomerate family-controlled firms of South Korea. So when reading this sentence, you can understand how complicated company structure Chaebol in Korea. So I will start. 재벌은 가족 경영하는 큰 기업이에요. Really sorry that I written as a different sentence at the
This is
bottom.
food.
Yeah. 재벌은 가족 경영하는 큰 기업이에요. So it. Yeah. I don't want to force you to repeat this one.
I want to learn because just now sounds like I'm in the North Korea TV and giving a news.
Okay. 재벌은 가족 경영하는 큰 기업이에요. Yes. Oh, amazing. Woo. Yes. So yeah, 재벌 is very famous for the family controlled. So they have the not only their second generation, also they are some CEOs are elder brother or cousins are head of the subsidiary company. So that is why a lot of problems are issuing very easily because they are closing each other. So, can you borrow the money? Then these funds are transferring from this subsidiary to other subsidiary. Also, when they are buying the products from other subsidiary, they are negotiating the price very easily. Yeah, that one is quite, some issues are coming from there.
We should be happy about this. Because of all this, they contribute to the Korean drama rise.
Yes, correct.
Yeah?
So when you watch Korean drama, you can see easily spoil second generation. That is why. Yes.
Okay. Now I have a simple one for those who want to learn Japanese about which are the main zaibatsu. In Japanese is omona zaibatsu.
Omona zaibatsu.
はどれですか?
はどれですか?
So どれですか is which. Okay. Omona is main.
Actually, omona in Korean is oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Omona.
Okay. So this one.
Okay, this one is
one
more one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Which are the main chaebol?
Which are the main chaebol? Yeah.
어떤
어떤
재벌이
재벌이
있어요?
있어요?
어떤 재벌이
어떤 재벌이
있어요?
있어요?
Yes, which are the main 재벌? 어떤
오케이.
재벌이 있어요?
오케이. 어떤 재벌이
있어요?
있어요? 오케이.
Yes. Next one.
Is
Oh, no.
no. Wrong?
Okay.
My answer
Mm.
for our live guests, the
Yeah.
four main Zaibatsu.
Four
Okay.
main Zaibatsu.
They were Mitsui,
Mitsui.
Mitsubishi, Sumitomo, and Yasuda. Okay, so it's a simple answer.
Oh.
Mitsui, Mitsubishi, Sumitomo, Yasuda でした。
Mitsui, Mitsubishi,
Sumitomo,
Yasuda
Yasuda
でした。
Oh. Okay, I just want to add, because they have been around for more than 100 years.
Mm.
The key difference, the same but different, but the key difference between Zaibatsu and Chaelbol is like you mentioned just now, Chaelbol are family-owned business.
Correct.
But Mitsui, Mitsubishi, Sumitomo, Yasuda, they were never family-owned.
Oh.
Yeah, so that is, I think, one of the key difference.
Okay.
And they have been around for more than 100 years. And then in those days, how come they are so powerful is because they have relationship with the military.
Oh.
Yeah.
Military.
Right, like Mitsui, they have very close relationship with the army. And Mitsubishi have very close relationship with the Imperial Navy. Yeah.
Army,
and then
Navy.
of course, because of that, they have a good influence on the government and they can also control local and foreign policies.
I see.
And then everything else is quite similar to what you say. Because they can control the policies,
correct.
they can have, they can manipulate the cost, they can trade in currency, they can, transfer money and everything. That's why they become so powerful and so big.
Okay.
So these are the big four Zaibatsu of Japan. But of course, for our audience here, you have seen Mitsui, you have seen Mitsubishi, you have seen Sumitomo, but Yasuda is no longer.
Yeah, never heard. Yasuda.
Never heard of, right?
Yeah,
Why?
when watching Channel News Asia or Channel 5, then I can heard that brought to you by Sumitomo, right?
Yes. But no, Yasuda, the reason is because after World War II, 1946, Yasuda actually went bankrupt. Hassan.
Okay.
So after that, there are other smaller Zaibatsu. There are 16 of them. And then some of them you guys also know, like Toyota is one of those, the smaller ones. But they were being asked to dissolve.
Okay.
Into small independent companies. So for example, again, just a little bit more to share with everybody. When you see Mitsubishi Motors, and you see Mitsubishi Shoji, when you track the history, they all belong to Mitsubishi Zaibatsu. But right now, Mitsubishi Shoji and Mitsubishi Motors, they are two different companies. They have no relationship other than the name.
It's quite different from Korea that if using Samsung Samsung the others, then they are the groups of Samsung. Yes. Also Hyundai Shipping, Hyundai Motors, they are all related to Hyundai Group.
The same umbrella.
Yes, correct.
So for Mitsubishi and Mitsui, they have many companies, but they may not be related. They may not be related.
Okay. What about Korea? Yes, Samsung, LG, Hyundai, SK. There are four major in Korea. So Samsung, LG, Hyundai, SK가 있어요. Yeah, something 가 있어요. So I already explained that 있는 이가 is adding with subject.
있는 이가.
something 영희는 or 철수는 or something subject and then adding some word complete the subject itself.
I see. 는 also means I.
Yes. 는 no. 저는 저 is I. 는 is just adding the subject. So I call 는 이가. For depending on the subject word, they are adding together.
Okay, that's complicated. We do it next session.
It's a kind of the grammar.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, Samsung, LG, Hyundai,
Hyundai,
SK,
SK.
everybody knows
Yes,
it's a modern
correct.
conglomerate. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Mm. Okay, and then all Zaibatsu actually own banks. That is also another key reason why they are so strong.
Oh.
Yeah. So as of now, if you go to Japan, in fact, in Singapore, there is a bank, Mitsubishi. Yeah, they have it. Sumitomo also have a bank.
I see.
Okay. So all the Zaibatsu, the main four,
Mhm.
Sumitomo, Mitsui, and Mitsubishi, they actually own banks.
Oh.
Okay. And which I think this is the key difference between Zaibatsu and Chaebol.
Yes, in Korea, because of the law, Chaebol cannot own their own bank.
Okay, anyway, let's come back to this simple dialogue. Okay. すべての
すべての
財閥
財閥
には
には
銀行があります。
銀行があります。
So すべて is all.
すべての財閥には銀
銀行は
行
banks, banks があります。
があります。Okay.
Okay, so let's see what is the Korean.
Okay, this is the word that how Jabber grow up. There are two factors that from the foreign trading and government favors. Yes. I will roughly explain in Korean. 재벌은 두 가지로 성장했어요.
했어요.
해외 무역, 정부 지원. Yes, I will explain about the background, how they grow up. So 60s and 70s, some guys are founded this company, and then they are get supported from the government. So very low interest rates they can borrow from the bank because government help arrange these deals, contracts, and then also they don't need to pay tax a lot. There's some favors from the government, and then also a lot of supports, and then the lands are quite a lot of favors from the governments. So based on that, they can grow more easily, and then also they create their branches outside. Also, there's some trades over foreign countries. That is how they grow very fast during 60s and 70s.
So that can also refer to SK, Hyundai, LG, and Samsung.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Okay. So, but then most recently, I think there's news about the Samsung, the son. He get Samsung's the son. He get into some issue.
Yes, I heard that he went to jail. He went to jail.
But then I also hear from my friends, there's people who support him saying that he should not be punished because Samsung create a lot of jobs for the Korean economy.
Yeah, actually, jailbirds are big roles, big parts of the economies in Korea. Without them, we cannot survive. Many guys will lose their job and will be Hassan. Yeah, Passan. Yeah,
Hassan and Hassan.
Yeah, Hassan and Passan. Yeah, but anyway, now they get a lot of favors from government. Then now they have to follow the rules and have to be honest and have to be more clear than before. That is why court punished the second generation Jaeyoung to go to jail. That is why that is the background of these happening these days.
These are juicy stuff, yeah.
Yes. So previously, almost 5 years or 10 years ago, many stories are K-drama and K-movies stories about the love story about Chaebols, but now quite different. What's happening in Chaebol, like fighting, who will get more shares, when who will get these subsidiaries, then who will survive to promote more realistic stories happening these Korean drama and Korean movies.
Okay. You want to recommend one good Korean drama that has something to do with this?
Korean drama. Oh, suddenly you asked, then I cannot recall. But these days, when you see this one, Penthouse.
Penthouse.
Yes, Penthouse.
Have you watched it?
Actually, I'm still waiting until finish. Yeah, finish. Then I will go straight. Taking 2 days to watch finish. Yes, I'm the one that I'm not waiting every week. Yes.
But I heard it's one of the most popular drama last year.
Yes. This is very hot drama these days.
Okay. Maybe I should watch it together with you.
Yes.
And then we can come back and have another session on some juicy scandal about Chaelbol and everything.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. So anyway, it has been fun. Yeah. In Japanese, it's tanoshikata. I hope our audience out there understand a little bit more about Chaelbol and Zaibatsu.
Yes. Also 재밌었어요. Very fun for having this session together. So also you guys hope to understand about what's happening, what is Chaelbol, and how they create and how they develop and supporting Korean economies.
Yeah, the same for the Japanese Zaibatsu. As you all know, I have already shared the simple ideas about the Zaibatsu. The three main ones that you can see everywhere across the world is like Sumitomo, Mitsubishi, and Mitsui. Actually, because they have companies across all kinds of industry, just like Korea, SK is in everything.
Yes, covering all
engineering, communication, IT. Yeah, so all this Chaelbol.
Yes.
All this Chaelbol and Zaibatsu is contributing a lot to the economy of their country, like Korea and Japan.
Correct. Very big role to support the economies.
Yes. So that's it. Yeah. It's all about money, and I hope you guys have some fun. You understand. Yeah. A little bit more about Zaibatsu and Chaelbol. And then Yongso and I
will come back to next session
2 weeks from now.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
And
enjoy your Friday night.
Bye bye. Bye bye.